You want to train that under booty part of your body? Well, of course you do. Here are the 7 best exercises you got to be doing. Hey, what's going on? Coach Brian here with Criticalbench.com. This is Alex here, and we're giving you the 7 best under booty exercises right now. That under booty is that weird part of the body that people they don't like, but they have no clue how to train it. It's that thing right underneath your butt. So there's like your butt, then there's your hamstring, but there's like a little tiny area that kind of gives that butt like that nice round look. Well, these are the exercises that you need to do in order to firm that up, sculpt it, lift it a little bit. So in no particular order, a lot of these movements, they kind of have a heavy emphasis on hamstring training. Now, I'm not gonna talk about that glute ham tie-in. There's no such thing as like a glute ham muscle. It's the hamstring and your glutes. They do intersect, but there's no muscle that's like attaching the two. So get that idea out of your head. Stiff leg deadlifts is a great exercise to start with. It can be done with a kettlebell, a barbell, any type of resistance. You gotta be integrating some resistance when you're doing hamstring work. We're gonna be doing a little bit of body weight stuff, but most of the work that you're gonna be doing for this area in order to shape it and sculpt it and build it has to be used with resistance. Now this, turn to the side, Alex, when at the top of this movement, as you can see, her knees are slightly bent, never locking the knees. When she gets to the top, she's tucking that tailbone back, extending the hips, getting that glute contraction. That's where you're gonna hit the glutes on that. That's mostly hamstrings right until about right there. I know you can't see it, but she's squeezing the glutes with the posterior pelvic tilt. That's gonna activate those glutes and fire those bad boys up. Perfect, cool. Now, in addition to that, there's an exercise called the good morning. Very similar movement with the lower body. However, the weight is gonna be loaded on the shoulder. No weight on this one, yep, so get that out of the way. Unless you wanna use like a small weight plate, you can put it right behind the head there. You can place a barbell on top of the shoulders like you would a squat. Very similar movement, but this time the most of the weight is actually going to be propelled forward, whereas a dumbbell or a kettlebell deadlift, the weight is more underneath. So you're changing the actual angle of where the resistance is placed. Good, turn to the side. Do the same move and then watch as you might be able to see the muscle contraction at the top. Yep, right there. That's where you're gonna get that glute, that upper or that under butt muscle area, whatever you wanna call it, feeling good. Cool. All right, next one would be the single leg deadlift. You don't have to use resistance on this one. If you choose, you can. It's not a big deal. Again, very similar, almost identical to the single leg or the double leg stiff leg deadlift. This is commonly referred to as a single leg Romanian deadlift or a single RDL. Still keeping that slight bend in the knee. Now the reason why you want to go to single leg is you're able to isolate and pull from one side as compared to the other. It's more of an isolation move, and it's going to be perfect to getting that under booty part of that body. Moving right into the 4th exercise. Actually, hang on, subscribe to our channel. Now would be a good time to hit that subscribe button before we get into the 4th exercise. Subscribe button, notification bell, that'd be awesome if you did that. So hip thrust, we love the hip thrust. This is a predominantly glute max exercise. Now if you walk your feet a little further out, you're gonna target a little bit more of the hamstrings on this one, that lower part of the glutes, upper part of the hamstrings. Slight modification with the feet is going to make the world of the difference. Again, you're going to feel it in the actual glutes itself, but also the hamstrings as well. Nothing different with the upper body, just shifting your feet a little bit more forward. Yep. And again, you can do this body weight. You can put a barbell right on the lap. You can hold a dumbbell, a kettlebell, use a glute drive machine, but still moving those feet a little bit further away from the body, further out. That's going to be the exercise you want to target. All right. Next one, getting to the floor. This one's gonna take a little bit of prep work. You need an exercise mat or somewhere comfortable to lay down. You need a stability ball. So you're gonna be on your back. You're gonna do a stability ball glute bridge. Oh, yeah, there you go. Stability ball glute bridge. And then when you get into that glute bridge position, you're gonna be doing a hamstring curl or a leg curl. Yep. So as you can see, right there's the glute bridge, hamstring curl. The higher the hips, the greater the activation of the glutes. The further you straighten your legs, you're gonna do that eccentric, there we go, stretching of the hamstrings. Obviously when you curl in, keeping those hips up, you're gonna hit that under booty part of the body. Tough exercise for sure, really gonna hit a lot of muscles that aren't normally trained in traditional exercises. All right, cool, moving right along. This one you definitely need to pay attention to. So come on up, Alex. This is that prone, bench, lying, dumbbell, hamstring curl, whatever you want to call it. Now, this is a little different. Now, a traditional hamstring curl, as you can see, she's flat on the bench. Go ahead, I'm not going to give you the resistance yet. This is your traditional common dumbbell leg curl using the bench. Now, what you can see, maybe, her knees are down on the bench. Now, before I hand her resistance, she's going to go into a hip extension, squeezing the glutes. Now the knees are up off the bench, and now she's going to go into a hamstring curl. So you're almost in a max contraction throughout this entire movement. And then once we add some resistance, that's going to change the game. So keep those, yeah, there we go. It's a lot harder. You got to focus big time on this one, keeping those glutes engaged. She is in hip extension because the knees are slightly up. She's doing the best she can. It's very challenging, but I'm telling you, if you really want to hit that under booty part of the body, you got to do stuff like this and get out of your comfort zone and really hit those exercises. Last one, Alex. Oh, she's shaking already. I love it. Good stuff. So that little change, things like the hamstring or the hip extension on the hip thrust, moving your feet forward a little bit, getting your knees up a little bit like that, the glute bridge, getting those hips up. Those are going to make the difference. Now the last exercise, we got to head over to the cable crossover and finish off with that 7th exercise. Last but definitely not least is the cable pull through. So get your cable cross machine set up. You've got the rope attachment. So the arm is all the way down to the bottom setting. You're gonna walk a few feet forward. You're gonna get into that stiff leg deadlift position, and then bend at the waist, stand up, extend those hips forward, squeeze the glutes. Very similar to what you just saw at the beginning of this video, that stiff leg deadlift. Yeah, perfect. Heavy resistance on this one. Don't be intimidated by the weight stack. Load that thing up. Really squeeze those glutes hard at the top. The further down you go, the greater the stretch in the hamstring. That's really gonna elongate that muscle, give it that nice, sexy look. Rep range on any of these, since you're gonna be using resistance, 8 to 12 repetitions, slow and controlled pace, moderate rest, you're gonna be golden to get that under booty part of your body looking good. Thanks for watching this video. I know you found these 7 under booty exercises helpful. And if you really like this video, you can do a few things for me. Hit that subscribe button underneath this video. Also click that notification bell so you'll get an alert every time we upload a video. Not only that, see that thumbs up? Yeah, click that little thumb in this direction, not this direction, this direction. So we can just let us know, you can let us know that you like this video. Drop us a comment, question. But most importantly, I want to give you a free gift right now, a free 5-minute glute workout. Download it immediately. Click the link underneath this video in the comment section. It's pinned at the top. You can't miss it. So click it, download that workout right now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.